Hi everyone, this is Lanissa with Makers Avenue. I wanted to come on today to do a little craft haul from Craftelier. They were nice enough to reach out to me to do like a little sponsor where they wanted me to try out some of their products and just tell you about their company. They are like they were, well they still are. They have like an overseas website, like a scrapbook craft store. They had a lot of fine art supplies, but they now have a US website and their shipping was incredibly fast. So I just thought I'd show what I received from them. I placed the order on Friday and it got to me that Monday. So the shipping was I was kind of shocked at how fast it was. The shipping label said it was still from Europe, so I don't know how I got there that fast, or I don't know if they have like a warehouse in the US. But anyway, I'm going to show you what I got from the haul, and I'm going to leave a link so you can check them out. I thought the shipping was very great, and so far, what I've been playing with their products, I like it so far, and I still have to play with some of the other stuff that they sent. So thanks, Craftelier, and I'm going to just show you what I got from this haul. All right, so the first thing that I got from them is this bookbinding ruler set. I know We Are Memory Keepers also has something like this. I haven't gotten it from them yet, but this one comes with a case. Of course, I will be using it to make journals, obviously, because that's what we do here. I thought it was cute. I think this would be very helpful, like when you're making things out of like scrapbook papers, and you need exact kind of distances to kind of help you out. I think this would be a good. This was like, I want to say it was like $15. I can't remember the exact price. But here are the little pieces. Let's take it off. Okay, so this will help you. These are supposed to help you to like align your book boards and all your papers in the right position so that everything will come out straight. And I like the fact that it comes with its own little case. So here's the user guide. And this is what you kind of use it for. So I will be, once I'm ready to make some journals, this is what I want. So yes, so I'm going to just put that in here, this little guide, so none of the pieces get lost. So that's nice. So I'm going to take that out. Some other things that I got, that I thought would be very helpful, especially when I start making some more journals, are these metal corners. They had them in a range of different colors. Usually I just get mine from Hobby Lobby, but Hobby Lobby doesn't always have the colors you want. Usually they just kind of stick to gold, bronze, or silver, but they had some cute ones, more decorative ones. I think they had like pinks, lilacs, and mints. Here's some gold ones. As you can see, they have some like more decorative edges to it. So of course I'll be using these most likely in my journals. And here is some other ones as well. These are a bit larger. And then I also got this gold set. So yes. So also I will be using those for journaling and making books. And then I got some brads in a few different corners. And I wanted them small. I like that these are small and in different colors. Like I said, I have brads, but not, in too many special colors. So these are lilac, white, and kind of a peachy coral color. Okay. And I received these label holders, which whenever I do, of course, I'm going to probably be using them for journals for the most part. But there's other things, of course, that you can use these for. Like, let's say if you're making an organizer, you could put this on the front, put labels on it. Composition notebooks, this would be great to put on it. It comes with the metal label holders and the brads that go with it. So I got kind of a brass and a gold set. Okay. Then I received this glue gun. It's my glue gun is kind of old. It still works, but it's still kind of old. Now I did notice it, so it's very nice. The only thing and it came with a stand, so that's very nice as well. I haven't tried it out yet because the thing that I noticed is that it did come with like a European plug, and so this won't really fit on our American plugs here, our American outlets. However, I do have a kind of like a transformer that's not the right word. I have like an adapter for the European plug somewhere when I went to Europe for like an art trip. So I do have one. So I'll just use that when I'm using it. But that's just something to be mindful of since it is a European company. They I'm guessing their products still have this European plug, so that's just something to be mindful of. If you have an adapter, you could use it. You could actually get those adapters at on Amazon for pretty cheap, so it's not like you can't use them at all if you do buy them. It's just something to be mindful of, is that they do come with the European plug. Okay, and they had lots of different adhesive. I wanted to try this. It's called the block adhesive. I don't know if it's like the fabric tack. I'm about to find out. But I just always need adhesive. So I'm going to open it. Let's see. It says that it is a vinylic glue for all kinds of surfaces. It says clear drying, ideal for scrapbooking, bookbinding, cardboard, crafting, and eco leather products. I want to see. Hold on. I'm going to take something real quick. I got these, can't really see it on screen, but I got these acetate. And it doesn't say that it holds acetate together. I just kind of want to do a quick test to see if it does. That'd be awesome. Most glues, I would be surprised if it did. So I'm not going to really, I'm not going to really, like, shocked if it does hold acetate together. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm not expecting it to, but let's see. I'm just doing the test. So this is acetate. It'd be cool if it does hold acetate together. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm just let that sit for a few minutes. I'm trying to see if I have some ribbon near me so I can test that out as well. Oh, look, I do. Okay. So I'm just doing some tests real quick. Ribbon should work, obviously. It's glues. Don't mind me, I'm just doing something real quick. And it says that it's pretty fast drying. So I'm just testing this real quick to see how well this glue will hold up. If this is like a good option to replace my Fabri-Tac glue. It doesn't have a strong smell. And if you ever tried Fabri-Tac, you know Fabri-Tac has like a very strong odor. So, but I love Fabri-Tac. So let's see if that holds it. I'm pretty sure it's going to hold. I have no doubt that it's going to hold fabric. But again, just want to apply that. Okay, so that was pretty quick. Yeah, I attached that pretty quickly. This isn't going anywhere. So, of course, I know this will work easily with paper. But I always like, you know, fabric. Because I'm not going to sew. If you know me, I'm not going to sew any sort of fabric. So, so I just wanted to try that real quick. And I'm going to let this sit to see if this works. If it holds the acetate. Again, I don't think that it holds the acetate. I don't think it claims to hold acetate. I'm just trying it. So I'm going to let this sit to the side to see if that works. Okay, let me get my camera back in focus. Okay. All right, so put that to the side. I think I'll like that as a glue. The last thing that I got, which I was very excited about, and like I said, I would just look on their website because they also had like a lot of craft organizing supplies, cards. I would have gotten some of those organizing things. However, I'm kind of like don't have any extra space in my room. So even though I need the organization, I just kind of don't have any extra space. So, but they had a lot of cute cards and storage supplies and just a lot of cute supplies in general. I just got the things that I feel like I would use. Now, I did get this 48 watercolor sets, and I have a lot of watercolor sets. However, any kind of palette, eyeshadow palette, watercolor palette, I'm going to buy it. The reason why I got this one is because I feel like it doesn't have, like, you know, most of the watercolor palettes you have like the same sort of rainbow basic colors. And this has a rainbow, but it wasn't the basic colors. It was more colors that I like. So it had a lot more pastels. I feel like it says 38 colors, 10 metallics, and 1 water brush. So this is a very nice box. It's thick and sturdy. So once I take the palette out, I'll reuse it. I did already open this and already unwrapped a lot of the colors. Maybe I'll go through real quick and kind of like swatch them so you can see. It came with this nice terry cloth. I'm guessing once I take it out, I can just use it to like, instead of using like a napkin, I could just use this to wipe my brush off. And it came in this beautiful blue case. So I really love this. I think I was most impressed by this. So I've kind of been playing with this for a week now. And I don't know if, you know, if these are archival or not. Basically, usually I don't care about all that stuff. Well, I do care. I care, like, but for what, like, usually for the things that I'm doing in sketchbooks, I don't really care as much because I'm not selling those. Comes with a water brush. Comes with 48 colors. So these are the colors. Like I said, they come wrapped. But I've already unwrapped them, and so I'm just gonna quickly. I kind of rearranged the colors, so I gotta figure out which. I rearranged the colors without doing the swatching first. I kind of wanted to do that on camera. So I'm going to swatch them real quick. I'm going to do like a little time-lapse video. And I'll let you see how these colors look like. So let me do that real quick. Alright, so as you can see, here are the final colors. Like I said, ignore the names. I rearranged my color palette to be in a order that's more pleasing to my eye, and I swatched it after I should have swatched before. So the colors, the names of the colors don't really go with the actual colors. They're kind of out of order, but it doesn't matter because I don't really remember the names anyway when I'm painting. But here is a look of some of these colors. Like I said, these colors are very pretty. I feel like there's a good mixture of transparent colors, but also more pastel colors. I really love this arrangement. Some colors are kind of really close together, even though I can still spot the difference. Like these greens are kind of close, blues are kind of close. But again, I don't mind it so much. What I will do, and this is just what I always do with any of my watercolor palettes. I'm going to kind of rearrange them to put some other, like take some colors out, add some colors in. That's just kind of what I do with all my palettes. It's, I'm still going to keep every single color. I'll just like rearrange them to go into another color palette. And I do this because I just like having certain, I just like curating certain colors to go together. But as a starter watercolor palette, I feel like this is a very gorgeous set. It's very pigmented. I don't know about the light fastness. You know, I'm not really worried about that too much. But I will be making another video where I actually kind of curate my own palette. What I like to do here, especially for palettes like these, so you can take these out. You can take this out. But what I like to do is this middle part, even though it's kind of hard to fit in certain pans of watercolor, I like to add instead of, now you can just put the water brush in here because that's how it was. So if you're traveling, you can do that. What I like to do is I like to add another whirl of watercolor. It's usually a tight fit and they don't always fit perfectly, but I like the look of a packed watercolor palette. So like I said, that'll be another video. I'm going to do a little practice though before I change those colors out. I'm just going to do a little, I got water on my hand. Just do a little daily practice, just a little warm up to help me warm up with my colors. But like I said, I'm really impressed with the company Craftelier. If you want to purchase from them, I'm going to leave a link. And like I said, their shipping was incredibly fast. I don't know if the products come directly from Europe. If they came from Europe, or if they have an American warehouse. But if it came from Europe, I'm even more impressed. And because, like I said, I ordered it on a Friday and it came that Monday. So over weekend, I was shocked at how fast it came. So yeah, give them a try. I'm gonna put the link in the description below, and I'm just gonna do a little creative practice. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a little watercolor practice just to get warmed up. I really don't know where I don't really have a plan for this. Most likely it's gonna be florals just to get started, kind of warmed up for the day. So and just kind of test some of these colors out. These aren't gonna be like masterpiece of florals. Let's see. So I'm just going to put the rest of this in voiceover mode and play some music in the background. Like I said, this is just practice. So I hope you enjoy it. And I'll come back at the end with finishing it off and telling you a little bit more about the links. Enjoy. I'm just going to come in with some extra outlining in some areas with some color pencils, some markers, just mixed media in general. Like I said, I didn't really have any plans for this. This is just a way for me to kind of warm up. And sometimes I find I tend to like the work a little bit better if I can see some sort of definition. So going back in, adding in these lines kind of help with that. So I'm taking acrylic markers and some color pencils. Some colors of the color pencils you can really see on the colors that I chose. So that's why I went in with acrylic paint markers. Like I said, I wasn't really thinking too much about this. I'm trying to loosen up, be free, so this wouldn't be my typical process, but in a way it kind of is. It's just a very loose version of it. So now I'm using some Stabilo markers, brush markers, and trying to bring a little definition to some of these leaves. But again, a lot of this is just to practice and encourage like creative play. So I wouldn't call this like my best piece. Wasn't my goal. I was just wanted to try out some of these colors in this sketchbook, and as I mentioned before, I will be changing some of the colors out, and I'll make another video showing that. But I hope you enjoy.